We have launched more rockets in a single year than any other rocket family, and we did so at a rate of 96 launches compared to the Soviet Union's, which I believe launched a little over 60 launches annually. This means that no other family of orbital class rockets has launched more frequently than we did, and we also surpassed the record for heavy lift vehicles set by the Saturn V with 5 launches last year. Finally, I think that SpaceX is important for both the future and the long-term survival of humanity. We need to evolve into a multi-species and space-dwelling civilization. We recently heard Elon Musk discuss SpaceX's mission and goals. When you take a step back and really consider it, the idea that humanity could expand beyond Earth is not only exciting but monumental. Musk isn't just daydreaming about space travel, he's actively working towards making it a reality. Musk isn't just thinking about the here and now, he's looking at the future of humanity itself. This idea of not just visiting, but inhabiting other planets is a leap in human achievement on a scale that's hard to comprehend. And then there's this profound reflection on the evolution and fragility of human civilization. Think about it, we've been around for just a blink of an eye in the grand timeline of the universe it puts. Things into perspective it reminds us of how fragile our existence really is. This is not just about exploration, it's about survival. It's about ensuring that human consciousness, our culture, our achievements, and our very essence have a fighting chance to continue, even if Earth faces unimaginable challenges. Now, let's turn our attention to something truly extraordinary. But Starship is something special, the thing that is like the holy grail, like the critical breakthrough needed to make life multiplanetary and for humanity to be a space-bearing civilization, is a fully and rapidly reusable rocket-output rocket. And so we've gone most of the way there with Falcon 9, SpaceX's achievements and the challenges they face. Listening to Elon Musk talk about SpaceX, it's clear we're witnessing history in the making. Musk's vision of making fully reusable the fact that he stated that it is extremely unlikely to build a fully reusable orbital rocket using current physics just serves to highlight how ambitious and groundbreaking rockets are. This alone effectively sums up what SpaceX is attempting to do. It's about reinventing what's possible in aircraft technology, not merely pushing the envelope. Additionally, there's the difference with traditional aerospace firms. It appears as though SpaceX is in a whole new league rather than merely playing a different game. Others have been tested using conventional techniques. SpaceX has been hard at work crafting new regulations for spaceflight. The method differs in that stark. It's not just about improving things, it's about accomplishing things that were previously thought to be impossible. The obstacles they've surmounted and the barriers they've broken all point to a future in which space travel may become as commonplace as air travel. That may sound like something out of a science fiction book, but thanks to Musk and SpaceX, it's becoming more and more possible. Elon Musk's acquisition of Twitter and his vision for its future, I'm working on something that has a significant impact on the future. So if I'm working a little slower than usual, it's because I didn't get much sleep. In the case of Tesla, I believe it's fair to say that Tesla has significantly accelerated the advent of sustainable energy. Prior to Tesla, no one was producing electric cars, but now that almost every major company in the world is, I believe, producing electric cars. We've just heard Elon Musk speak about his incredible work ethic and the significant impact. I think, honestly, it's mind-blowing, isn't it? The man practically lives and breathes his work. It's not just a job for him, it's a mission. 16-hour days, 7 days a week, and he's 51. That's not something you hear about every day. Now, let's talk about the ripple effect Tesla has had on the automobile industry. Before Tesla, the idea of electric cars was more or less a concept, something you'd think was decades away, but look where we are now. Almost every major car manufacturer is investing in electric vehicle technology. It's like Tesla lit a fire under the entire industry, pushing them towards sustainable energy. And what's fascinating here is Musk's vision. It's not just about making a profit or being the best in the industry. It's about changing the world, transitioning to a sustainable energy economy that's something bigger than any single company or individual. When you look at it from that perspective, Musk isn't just a CEO or an entrepreneur. He's more like a visionary, someone who sees the bigger picture and works tirelessly to make it a reality. But I think what stands out the most for me is the level of commitment and personal investment Musk has in his work. It's not just about delegating tasks and overseeing projects. He's right there in the thick of things. He's in the factories, he's involved in the design process, he's solving problems on the ground. That's leadership on a whole other level. It's no wonder that Tesla has become synonymous with innovation and progress in the automotive industry. All right, going back to Tesla in gear, let's get into something that really piqued my interest in Musk's speech, although we haven't yet disclosed our next vehicle program. We do. plan to produce cars that are more reasonably priced than the current Model 3 or Model Y. I can't talk too much about our future vehicle program or programs that haven't been disclosed. Indulge in the complexities of Tesla's design and manufacturing processes. Musk made a bold but significant statement when he said, I think Tesla is really the best at manufacturing in the auto industry at this point. Nobody was prepared for this claim, but it was made. And it was fascinating. Redefining the car making process is just as important as actually creating automobiles. Tesla's approach to manufacturing, reducing parts and processes, is a game changer. It's not just about making cars faster or cheaper, it's about making them smarter. And the examples Musk shared, wow, they show how Tesla isn't just following the playbook, they're writing it. Like, remember when he talked about the fiberglass mats on the battery packs, he said, so we went to all that trouble for a pot. That should not exist. This isn't just about cutting costs. It's about optimizing, about challenging every assumption in car manufacturing. This is where you see the leader in Elon Musk, not just as a figurehead, but as someone who's literally on the factory floor solving real problems. You know, there's something truly inspiring about hearing Musk say this. I was living in the factory in Fremont, and the one in Nevada for 3 years straight. Imagine that for a moment, the CEO of one of the most innovative companies in the world, not in a corner office, but living and breathing the same air as his production line workers. This isn't just about managing, it's about leading by example, and it's not. Just for show, Musk sends a strong message to his team by sleeping beneath his desk and waking up to the smell of metal dust. This is a hallmark of true leadership, in my opinion, because it shows that you're in this with them. But what does this say about our expectations of leaders in such prominent roles? Musk is redefining what it means to be at the helm of a company. It's no longer just about decision-making from afar. It's about being there on the ground with your team. You know, when you hear Musk talk about Tesla's journey, it's like watching a visionary novel unfold in real time. But the thing is that since the team could see me sleeping on the floor during shift change was just not with nothing, they knew I was there, and that made a huge difference. And then they gave it their role. So the focus is on always lowering cost and providing leadership. He mentioned the aspiration to ramp up production to an astounding 40,000 cars a week by the end of the year. Just pause and think about that for a moment. That's not just a goal, it's a colossal undertaking. The sheer scale of logistics and materials needed for this is mind-boggling, and yet Musk talks about it with such clarity and conviction, as if it's just another milestone waiting to be achieved. But what really struck me was when he delved into Tesla's early days and the necessity of vertical integration. It's like in the world of automotive manufacturing, Tesla was the new kid on the block, and nobody wanted to share their toys. It wasn't just about being self-sufficient. It was also about survival and innovation. Musk and his team had to build their own playground. They couldn't rely on already existing supply lines. This strategy wasn't just a stopgap measurement, been a key component of Tesla's success. They redefined supply chain difficulties rather than merely overcoming them. That's something that alters an industry, not just a firm. Speaking about Tesla's edge and autonomy and how it's influencing the company's future, Elon Musk raised some fascinating points that really make you consider the intriguing direction Tesla is doing really well. I actually don't really try to persuade people to invest in Tesla, and I've told them numerous times that the stock is too expensive. However, people just ignore me and keep buying the stock. Elon Musk made a statement that really stuck out to me when he said that. The economy is an incredibly fundamental breakthrough, and that no company is even close to Tesla in terms of solving generalized autonomy or self-driving cars. Automobiles, that's a claim that truly gets you to pay attention. It's not just about winning the race, it's about starting a brand new competition. Focusing on autonomous driving is more than just a perk for Tesla. Sure, consider this game. It has the potential to completely rewrite the benefits of being a car owner. An autonomous vehicle is something entirely distinct from a regular car. Beast is like comparing a horse-drawn carriage to a modern car. This isn't just about the cool technology, it's also about the practical impact on our daily lives. Musk envisions a future in which Tesla's autonomous technology will enable your car to perform errands for you while you're at work. Additionally, there's the investment aspect too. Consider. Musk is talking about more than just manufacturing expensive automobiles. If they succeed in developing autonomous driving technology, it could have a meteoric influence on Tesla's valuation. It would be like Musk playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. Okay, everyone, let's discuss a topic as we end up. That is crucial for electric cars in the future. The infrastructure for charging Teslas, the long-term objective of our supercharger stations, in my opinion, should be for them to have solar panels similar to those made by Tesla and batteries, so that they are as many self-sustaining ones as you can find, are crucial to ensuring that EVs is not just feasible, but also preferred by everyone you know. Musk's remarks regarding the expansion of Tesla's charging network serve to emphasize the larger idea behind electric automobiles. Musk presented some pretty ingenious ideas for expanding the number of charging stations. It's not just about selling cars, it's about building an ecosystem where these vehicles can thrive. And that requires having a strong, easily available charging network. It involves thinking creatively. For example, integrating charging stations with streetlights is a smart urban planning strategy. The idea is to make charging as simple and commonplace as filling up a car, if not simpler. What really excites me, though, is the possibility of solar-powered charging stations. It's a vision of a greener, more sustainable future that promotes renewable energy and electric automobiles simultaneously. The greatest part is that Musk claimed these stations will continue to operate even in the event of a zombie apocalypse. So what could possibly go wrong in Twitter? I believe that most people would agree that given how the market has changed this year, the prices are on the high side. However, that is only based on the current situation. In terms of what I believe, there is a tremendous amount of potential, which will be extremely difficult to realize, but is ultimately possible. And I believe that it could end up being one of the most valuable companies in the world. It's a bold move that has everyone talking. Musk entering the social media sphere is a plot surprise that nobody anticipated. Musk revealed some fascinating intentions for Twitter. Rather than focusing only on where the platform is at the moment, he is also imagining what it may grow into. His strategy is to not only maintain the present quo, but also expand Twitter into a much larger entity with huge potential. What's really interesting is how Musk plans to address some of the platform's current challenges, like content moderation and verification. His idea to prioritize verified users in Twitter search and replies is a novel approach to an old problem. It's about changing the dynamics of interaction on the platform, making it more authentic and reducing spam and manipulation. He made the bold statement that the company could become one of the most valuable companies in the world. Being involved with Twitter is like observing a master strategist at work. Musk isn't simply another CEO entering the market. Rather, he's a disruptor who changes the rules, and given his track record, who knows what Twitter will look like under his direction in a few years.